My face was painted completely white, leaving no trace of my natural skin tone. With steady hands and patience, I could make myself look almost albino.
Charlie, are you done yet?
Hello, I'm Charlie, a girl going through her rebellious phase.
What did you paint on your face this time?
And these are my two older sisters who are always the center of attention. My eldest sister, Aria, is a beautiful, bold rock singer, always making an impression. My second sister, Joy, is the student council president. Basically, the perfect model child in everyone's eyes, while me, the youngest, is just painfully ordinary. Aria is adored by young fans. Joy is loved at school. Crowds always surround my sisters, but no one even thinks I could be related to them. Their fans are so intense, it actually feels annoying. They even shove people down in their excitement. That's usually when I step in to help. It's no big deal. After all, the only strength I have is, well, my actual strength.
I'm Howard. I just transferred here. Please take care of me.
The surprise of the day? The very person I helped earlier turned out to be the new transfer student. I didn't notice at first just how unusually pale he was.
Are you an angel? You're so pale! Not an angel. He must have albinism.
Albinism?
Yeah, I have albinism.
Still, that makes you really special.
So people with albinism were admired and loved like this? Then, if I looked albino, would I finally get noticed too? Oh, but that's easy. I could make myself look like that. Just go all pale. Simple. I bought the palest foundation I could find, mixed it with white powder, and smeared it all over my face. I dyed my brows and hair white too. When I finished, I looked exactly like someone with albinism. As expected, the whole class was shocked.
What happened to you, Charlie?
I got sick a few days ago, and when I recovered, I looked like this.
You can get albinism from being sick? If you're like Howard, your health must be fragile too. Don't worry, we'll look out for you.
Charlie, you look gorgeous today.
I couldn't believe it. Even my crush, Carl, was praising this look. But pretending to be albino meant I had to act weak all the time. I couldn't even move freely anymore, even when a ball came flying. Normally, I'd catch it without effort, but instead, I had to act terrified.
Watch out!
He tried to help but couldn't make it in time. Thank goodness my Prince Charming arrived.
Are you okay?
So maybe acting weak wasn't so bad. Ever since I became albino, Carl paid much more attention to me, carrying my things, catching me when I stumbled. Honestly, I thought we were about to fall in love. Everything was perfect until one day in the library. While choosing books, a bookshelf suddenly tipped toward me. I was trapped between it and the wall. Both exits were blocked by piles of books. Normally, I could have just shoved them aside, but suddenly my arm hurt. Just as I panicked, someone cleared an opening. It was Howard!
Charlie, are you okay?
Howard!
Don't worry, I'll get you out.
He moved the stacks one by one and cleared the way. Good thing you were here, but you're albino too, and still stronger than me?
Stop! I know you're lying.
He exposed me right there. Worse, our conversation was somehow broadcast through the school speakers.
I know you're lying. You're not really albino, are you?
What are you saying? Of course I am. I look like this.
You've been faking it, pretending to have albinism. I know that for sure because it's albinism. It can't just happen after an illness. You should stop this.
What do you know? This is the only way I get noticed. Don't even think about stopping me.
The real you was already good enough.
I stormed away furious. But soon, the reactions from everyone at school confused me even more.
Liar!
What do you mean?
You're not albino.
My conversation with Howard had been leaked. When? How?
Liar! Fake!
Everyone started coming at me, hurling accusations. I had been exposed. I couldn't stay here any longer. Terrified, I ran into the bathroom.
Charlie, you're in there, right? Why are you crying?
Didn't you hear what everyone's saying?
Yeah, I heard. So what? I can give you exactly what you want, if you come with me.
Could Carl give me what I want? I wasn't sure if I could trust him. But with no choice left, I followed Carl. He took me to an abandoned building. Where is this? Looks like some old lab.
This is my family's laboratory. We've successfully experimented on making normal people look like they have albinism. Isn't that what you've always wanted?
I've never heard of this on the news. And it's damp and creepy here. I wanted to leave, but I got lost in the maze of hallways. I accidentally knocked over a cloth covering a shelf. Behind it were mice in all sorts of strange colors. Failed experiments.
Why, you've never heard of this? Because the project was banned after catastrophic failure.
Now that I'd discovered his secret, Carl dropped the act. His true, terrifying side emerged. He was about to attack me, but a sudden crash interrupted him.
What are you doing?
Howard had come to save me.
Another mouse walking right into the trap.
Howard was fragile compared to normal people. I knew Carl could easily overpower him. Howard!
A weak little guy.
But I couldn't let him get hurt. Enough pretending. I dropped the weak act, rushed forward, and fought with everything I had.
No! Wow!
Thank goodness, I managed to knock his guard down. Let's go!
You won't escape me.
But before he could strike again, the police arrived.
Good thing I called them before coming here.
I was so reckless and caused such a mess.
It's okay. Wanting to express yourself is normal, but you don't need to change who you are. Honestly, when you punched that guy to protect me, you looked amazing.
Howard was right.
Oh.
Maybe the only time I truly shine is when I embrace my own strength. I'm Laura, and look, there are so many people here, and they all have my face. Of course, because this is just a dream. A dream I've had over and over again, every single day. Even if I don't want to, I have to suppress my craving to see humans just to get to class. A bizarre classroom with only me and the teacher, Matthew. Though I'm not sure someone who spends all day reading adult magazines even counts as a teacher.
Hi, I'm Lola.
I was too busy staring at the teacher to realize there was a third person in the classroom. Are you the new student?
That's right. And she's also your rival. Between the two of you, I'll only let the one with the highest grades graduate and leave this place.
I nearly forgot about that, but it's okay because no one understands how to score well in Matthew's strange subject better than I do. Still, the same old splits assignment, and of course, I could do the pose with ease. As usual, Matthew gave me a perfect A.
You really are an excellent student.
I was confident, but I underestimated the newcomer, Lola. She did an unrealistically perfect V pose, instantly won over the teacher, and got an A+, a score I'd never received. I couldn't let my chance of escaping this place slip away. So that night, I snuck into the teacher's office to look at the final exam in advance. But before I could even open the folder, Matthew caught me red-handed.
You'll never graduate now.
No, I'll do anything, please forgive me. He was clearly waiting for that sentence. His expression changed instantly.
You can redeem yourself by doing something for...
He brought me to a mysterious guest. But who was he? I had no idea what I was supposed to do to atone. Matthew just said to do whatever the guest asks. As long as I can still graduate. While I was still dazed, I noticed something strange about the guest. A glowing metal box? It suddenly vibrated, sending an electric jolt through my fingers. When I accidentally touched some kind of switch, the box emitted a voice.
How's its calibration? Has it met the requirements?
A man's voice? Was there someone alive inside that tiny box? Before I could hear more, the guest woke up and snatched the device from me. He kicked me out of the room. I had no intention of sleeping with him, but I couldn't stop thinking about that strange box. Before I could solve that mystery, I had to face the most important exam of my life. Matthew's question was, tie a rope around a cucumber. A simple task, yet oddly I couldn't perform as smoothly as I did during lessons. Lola, on the other hand, was disturbingly good at it. The diploma I had spent my entire life working for was handed to her. But I swore I wouldn't let anyone take my chance to escape this place. A dark thought formed in my mind. We had the same face. If I got rid of Lola and took her place, then the chance to leave would be mine. But as soon as I stole her belongings, I discovered she also had a sound-emitting metal box.
Where's Laura?
He came looking for Lola. I did my best to act exactly like her so he wouldn't notice. She's probably off crying somewhere. I prayed he didn't sense anything off. But soon enough, Lola escaped the locked room and found the teacher.
She escaped!
Oh no!
By then, I had left the school. But outside wasn't a road or a forest like in the books. It was just another room.
So it's you.
The same guest as before. He didn't seem surprised to see me.
You did well. You prevented her from escaping. She doesn't know who she is. or that the world she lives in was entirely fabricated by us.
What was he saying? That the world I live in is fake? Before I could process it, the strange box lit up again. This time with Matthew's voice.
Experiment 283, she's impersonating Lola to escape.
Luckily, I was smart enough to run before they exposed me.
Find her, now!
But they caught up quickly. I ran until I hit a dead end, only to discover a secret door opened by fingerprint. I didn't think twice. I had to hide. I broke down. 1,000 questions swirled in my mind. Who am I? If that school isn't real, then what world am I living in now? Even stranger, the room I stumbled into had a glowing screen, and my face was on it.
Hello, Lola, or should I say you girls? You are a successful result of my cloning project. Though I tried to stop them, they took you from me. Now they may use you, either as free organ donors or as playthings to fulfill the sick fantasies of this world. If you want to bring the system down, use your fingerprint to activate the shutdown sequence. It's the only way I can apologize to you.
So, I'm just a clone? My entire life was a lie. The banging on the door pulled me back to reality. I followed the instructions and activated the self-destruct system. By the time those two men burst in, I had already escaped through the ventilation shaft. Too late to catch me now.
Her tracker is here. She's close.
Do you smell that?
Everything ends today. The school, the twisted lab. From now on, I'll start over. A new life. My own life. I wanted to become the pet caretaker of a billionaire just to seduce him. But to even step foot into that house, I had to be chosen by his dog. Never thought I'd be sucking up to a dog one day.
She's the one.
Truly, flattery gets you nowhere when it's for food. But this meal ticket wanted me to literally become a dog. According to the billionaire, to care for that dog, I had to become its friend. It's just a dog. Why would it need a friend? But I had bigger goals. I couldn't let petty things stand in my way. If you want to sit in a seat no one else can, you have to endure things no one else would. So today, I could humble myself as a dog sitter. Becoming friends with a dog. I plucked a grape. Maybe a reward, or maybe something I'd have to swallow. Even if I had to fully become a dog, tomorrow, Daphne would become the lady of that house. And maybe I had succeeded.
Then it's time for her to perform for the guests. Behold, the world's most seductive dog.
What the heck is this? This was not what he said it would be. I wasn't becoming the dog's friend. The dog was just there, watching, while I was the one being paraded around for a bunch of filthy rich men.
You must hate her, huh?
A dog? Hate? That doesn't even make sense. But maybe that's because it's not just a dog. What's going on? Why am I here? Come on, pup. We're friends, right? Get me out of here.
Do you really see me as a friend, Daphne?
The dog spoke. And it knew me. A dog can hate? If it used to be human, we'll be best friends forever. Of course. She was Velma, my best friend. Nice stuff. More accurately, my prey. I only got close to her to sell her off. But I never imagined those traffickers would fail to handle a frail little girl like her. Apparently, the billionaire saved Velma. Or rather, he was recruiting the desperate. People who would easily surrender themselves to his sick experiments in exchange for a chance at revenge. Velma agreed to give up her humanity and became a dog. I didn't know. I was wrong. Velma did it all just to get back at me. And now it was time for me to pay for what I'd done. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I pushed her into something inhuman. Now she had taken my humanity from me.
Phew! Your wish has been granted.
This wasn't a disguise. I actually became a dog. When I woke up, the first sound out of my mouth was a bark. I even lost the ability to walk on two legs, but maybe, just maybe, I had lost my humanity long ago, the day I betrayed Velma's trust.
What is this?
But even if I was a monster, they weren't any better. A man who exploits others' hatred. A girl who gave up everything just for revenge. And me, someone who would sacrifice anyone for money. None of us deserved to live. But maybe I hadn't suffered enough for what I did. And now, I'd have to spend the rest of my life in this body, paying the price.